What's going on? It's across the street, and I'm Clue. Here with my boy Jim Barnes.
So goddamn good. Oh, yeah. Such a Johnny Grace, baby. Come over here, nice baby.
All right, it was good. I'm here with my man Clue. How are you, friend?
Chilling,
Good to see you. Yo, this is exciting. It's pretty rare that someone sends me something and I'm just like blown away, but I was blown away today. A gentleman here has superior talent. It appears to be like an R&B feel, yeah?
Oh yeah. I'm definitely trying to bring that old, like that early 2000s R&B back. Like
Come on.
That's when music was music, in my opinion. You know, you listen to all these old heads and be like, damn, all this music nowadays, it ain't nothing like what I used to listen to. And I grew up listening to that shit. Like, my mama brought me up on all the greats, and I'm trying to incorporate that in music. You know what I'm saying? Is when you can listen to something and you can release something just listening to that, you can't beat that. And that's how I listen to my music. So that's that kind of music. That's the kind of feel I want to portray in my music. And so far, people saying I'm doing it.
Have you shared the music with a lot of people yet?
I say like a handful. Definitely I shared it. Oh damn, I thought it was good.
I got you.
I say I've definitely shared that with a handful of people, like my close people and like people that I definitely want to network with.
Right.
But I ain't showed it to too many people, goddamn, because that's a gem.
Yo, the little intros that you do with the phone call skits in between.
And that's all true too. Like that, those were no skits, there was no lies.
Yo.
That was my ex, and the first one was my big brother.
You're all one up. You always bring everybody a gift.
Oh shit!
Brought you a little drodro there.
That shit. I'm finna put this.
Yeah, save you. There you go.
Put
Save
it to
your
the
money.
side.
No, listening to it again. Like I said, I went through it 2 or 3 times. I'll kind of address something a little cool. I think really unique about it, if I'm being honest. I noticed that you advertise the fact that you're a pansexual.
Oh hell yeah!
And I tell you what, listening to the music, I want to make love to somebody. I don't give a fuck who it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like love is love, and like that's one thing that like I appreciate you bringing it up, because like that's one thing that I've always tried to portray, like just in myself and stuff like that. Because like growing up in the South, like you don't really get to.
That must have been hard.
Man.
How'd you get to the Northwest then before we get to the South?
Shit, that's a crazy ass story too. So I love telling people this story, it's just crazy. So I had a couple of friends that was moving up here. I was supposed to take over their lease back home. And I had been praying to God to get out of North Carolina because it wasn't nothing but gun violence, everybody locked up, pregnant, dead. So I'm like, shit.
What part of the Carolinas were it? North Carolina, South Carolina?
North Carolina. I was born and raised in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody was all on that dumb shit, and you know, we all do our little dumb shit when we younger. I did my little shit, and I knew I had more dreams and like just more. I wanted more for myself in general, you know what I'm saying? And everybody around me was still on that born here, raised here shit. And I'm like, bro, this is just not for me. This will always be my home, but it's just not my city. So they bought me a plane ticket out of nowhere, bro. And I took that as my sign, like, I'm gone. I had just got a brand new car and everything. Like I gave
your
that
family bought you a plane ticket?
Yeah, nah. The people I moved out here with. I was supposed to take
over
over their lease, and they was like, shit, we need a roommate out here. So shit, let's go. We get up here. Had to break that off. They did me a little dirty, but
it got you here though.
I got myself here. To be 100% real with you, like they got me in the state of Oregon, but everything I've done since then, it's really been on me. Like I ain't had no car when I moved up here. I literally knew one person, and that was the dude that I was dating. Cause like, they honestly robbed me, like real shit. They robbed me blind type shit, to the point to where like, I had met a dude. Long story short, you know how it is when you meet somebody. You know what I'm saying, you infatuated with them. They took it upon themselves to goddamn, they didn't like that I wasn't there. I was still paying rent, but they didn't like that I was like there a lot. They took it upon themselves to throw all my shit away, like you know those big ass remodeling dumpsters?
Oh,
like the big long things. She recorded her husband throwing all my shit in the dumpster, like my clothes, my bong, like my TV, everything I had to my name, they threw that shit in the dumpster. And they opened my mail, forged my signatures, and cashed my checks for my last 2 jobs. So I literally came up here within 2 months of me being up here. I was down bad, but like I said, everything I got, it came from me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I hold everything dear. Like the people that I network with, I don't give out my information if I'm not gonna follow up on it. Cause that's one thing I've noticed out here. It's a lot of miscommunication and a lot of in-person shit, but then when they come behind these little fingers, be silent.
Yeah, those keyboard warriors, they never quit, boy.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm gonna agree with you there. I think you are kind of a private person for as much as you may display. It was hard to find stuff about you. I mean, you got an Instagram page where you feature your talents and your positivity. I notice on there a lot. So, but that's great. I think we're ready to bust that out, though. I was just telling him we had a short little 30-second conversation before we started. This man needs some visuals for his work because I have a feeling that if people hear, I really am impressed. I will say impressed. People are gonna hear this and be.
We gonna do something big. It's the shit I got in my head, bruh.
What were you doing at the Big Legrowski that night? That's how I originally found you.
I think it was the flow. It had to be the flow show.
Shout out Chain Taylor, right? Chain Taylor.
Oh, that's my boy. Chain Taylor, Arcadia, JLA.
Yeah, JLA.
Oh yeah. Goddamn, there's some guys.
Yeah. I got the like 24, 25% for you.
Goddamn, I work at a dispensary and this shit still some gas. But nah, shout out all of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the scene. Like, I know you do shout outs at the end, so I definitely say
No,
that
whatever.
for
Yeah,
them,
get them
like,
in if you want. Yeah. But shout out Arcadia, all them. I love them. They've all been good.
Just everybody in general. You know what I'm saying? I do my individuals at the end, cause I be here.
I got you.
I'll be here for a fat minute. But this shit.
Did you get a chance to watch a show or two?
Oh yeah, I watch JLA shit. That shit was cool as hell.
Nice.
And I watch damn, what's bro name? He usually be in Central Oregon. Bro had on a Hennessy shirt. Jay Meese. I used to kick it with bro when I first moved into Oregon.
Oh snap!
I moved into Bend, and I met a group down there called the Clumsies. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Clumsies. I don't know if I've heard of them yet.
They out of Tucson, but they moved up here. Okay. I met them, and they was real. They did a few songs with Jay Meese and shit like that. So I would chill with bro like at a few shows.
Bro, I just met him for the first time the other day at that when I did that interview, and that song Gula that he has. I've been smacking that for
Boy's
a
a beast. Like, I don't know man's personally, and that's on me because like I never followed up. Like I didn't know what I was doing when I first got out here. But
right.
Boy's a beast. Like and outside of music too. You know what I'm saying? Like
how have you stayed so quiet out here? Right? I mean, how long have you been here now? Like
shit, I've been in Oregon for like 3.5 years.
Yeah. How you been tucking away this music and not letting nobody hear it?
Hey man, shit. Like I said, I'm a private person. But nah, I've come to the point in my artistry where I know how to make good shit that sound good for me. But I know when to put it out, you know what I'm saying? I know when the vibe is a vibe, you know what I'm saying?
No, the vibe is gonna be felt, I promise you, when they see it.
Definitely. And I just I hear my shit and it'll be like, damn, I wanna put that out, then I wake up the next day like, let's wait a little bit. And then until I'm like 100% sure, that's when y'all gonna get it. Cause
you ain't got the no SoundCloud sneaks or nothing, huh? You just
not on that. That EP that I sent you, oh hell nah. The only people that's not heard that is my close friends. And if you went to like any of the last few shows that I did, I've done songs from it there. Okay. But
I did play it for my 14-year-old son before I left today. He was like, "Yeah, this is nice."
Wait, I'm trying to hit all age groups, bro.
No, it'll hit. I think, and you know, someone even my age group. I'm 43, and like I was saying, I want to make love to somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Like I did some shit last night. The third track off of that, I did it last night at the Khalifa Lounge. And goddamn, Shawty came up to me. She's like, "Them words and them lyrics in that song, I don't know what you got going on," but I'm like, oh man, and it's crazy because like I do my shit and it always end up like that, you know, and it's still a surprise to me because people hate when I say it, but I just try to be modest and be humble about my shit because like, you know, the kind of person I am, if I'm not modest and humble about my shit, I get big-headed and I don't feel like many people can identify that about themselves, you know what I'm saying?
It feels good to get good, you know, good positive feedback about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's from people that aren't, you know, giving you the gas. You know, but in your case, like no gas, bro. For real, like it's really good.
I don't do the yes men around me, bro. Them the ones to keep you down.
Yeah. We can celebrate mediocrity, but anything lower than that, tell me about it.
You know, like what's the point?
You ever done this? You ever played disc golf?
I haven't. No, that's a lie. I ain't ever played it like with friends, but I done tried that shit. I don't know how the hell they be hitting them.
They throw how he threw us a hella far over there.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's that wrist, boy. That shit.
They got something into it. Yeah.
That shit hit different. And watching like the different ways that they throw that shit. That shit.
Did you make music when you were back in the Carolinas? Were you? I mean.
So like, honestly, no. Excuse me. Being out there, everybody rap. And everybody sing. So it was kind of hard to get out there. I had to know certain people, and I know everybody back there, but you know everybody, but you don't fuck with everybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's just the kind of person I am. But that being said, I didn't really have the gumption to do everything that I'm doing until I got out here. It's like growing up, my mama gonna be mad at me for this.
Love your mom.
Growing up, goddamn, my mama never let me sing in the house. Like I'd crack a note and like just be on some place. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, To this day, I don't get it. You know, we never
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about it. It's probably gonna have that conversation after this. I love you, but that being said, like being able to do shit in front of people and just play my shit for people, it took me years to be able to do that. And when I got out here meeting the Clumsies, they literally taught me how to write music. You know what I'm saying? Like I was not writing music, and that was literally maybe 2 years ago. So you know what I'm saying? The shit that, yeah, it's only up. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like that shit that I play for you, that's like my current shit. But I'll sing my old shit for people, and they'll be like, damn. I'm like, bro, this is really old to me. Like my voice don't even really go that high or low no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's just trying to
I
go
can
up
hear
with
you
that.
great with a lot of people around town. Is there anybody around town that you aspire to work with, maybe? That
Any female vocalist that's got soul in her voice, call my phone.
Ezra Rain Ezra, excuse me,
Word.
Rain Ezra. That's one you might want to check
Word.
out.
Put me on. We
She's
gonna
nice.
look that up. Cause like that's just the main thing that I'm trying to bring back. Like you know, a whole lot of people like R&B, but the modern R&B, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's nobody's singing anymore. You know, like I went to, like I said, I did a little pop up at a Khalifa Lounge last night, and I was talking to one of the vocalists that was up
how'd
there.
that go?
It was good. I ain't gonna lie, Chain. Shout out to Chain again.
Chain Taylor,
Bro gave me a
hey.
song. Bro gave me a song on his set. I was like, yeah, that's love, goddamn. But nah, Shawty did the same thing I did. Like this one girl that went up, she didn't have her background vocals on. It's just her singing. And to me personally, you know, rapping, I get that, cause your own words will hype you up when you know what I'm saying, when you rapping and shit like that. But when you singing, I feel like people need to hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like some of it is cool. Like I have my ad libs and cool, like and everything in the background, but like just main vocals, I personally feel like if you're singing, do that
I guess
shit live.
as a hip hop performer, I understand backtracking and ad lib tracking.
Yeah.
Does it work the same for R&B singers? Is it like
That's what I'm saying. Like it can. In my opinion, it depends on the song. I personally have not ran into a song that I've made that I want my like lead vocals on like my set. Cause me personally, that's just my time to shine. You know what I'm saying? If I did it on the track and I was impressed with it, let me show y'all that I can actually do that in person. And that's how I keep my muscles like, you know, that's a muscle, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that shit at like, what's the word I'm
where
looking
have
for?
you been recording the music that I heard today?
It was this studio called Hinterland Sound. And all beef aside, shout out to that nigga Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Niggas go certain ways, niggas get personal with shit, but I can't lie, that nigga had me sounding so crispy. Like I've went to like a few studios around here, but so far, like down to like by the time he would play it back in my
Is
headphones.
his name Ryan?
Yeah.
The young kid that works behind the wheels there?
Yeah.
That's a nice studio.
Yes. I ain't even finna sit here and act like everything in there like from top to bottom ain't cool, cause it is. Like, cause I went in there before and it was good, but then afterwards, I'd say like maybe a year later, I went back in there. Once he, like, literally by the time he played it back in my ears, that's what y'all, like, that's what, like, the EP I sent you, that was what I heard. And that's
Figure
what
Eight,
makes it
one of our
nasty.
town artists, has his music being mastered and mixed by him currently as well.
Yeah.
So.
I formally met Figure Eight the other day. I didn't known about, bro, like, through, like,
cool.
mutual friend groups and shit, but I formally met, bro, like I said, like, last week. Yeah, I was chilling with JLA and Bree. We pulled up over there. Bro, cool. He funny as hell.
That's my
he cool.
That's my son, if I'm being honest.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I love that kid to death. Love that kid to death. He's a good worker in the sense that he has a good name around town for
Hell yeah. I've never heard anybody say
starting and finishing, and yeah.
I've never heard anybody say anything bad about him, man. Even myself, I don't have nothing bad to say about him.
No, that's cool. You got it, and that's neat. Yeah. And then you know Arcadia, of course.
Oh yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah, Arcadia she's the antelope fisherman with us. So. Oh,
literally, pretty much every show I done been through Arcadia. Like I want to say Arcadia been the DJ.
Yeah.
So
they got her computer too. They got the computer.
I know. I saw. I put that. I put the link in my bio.
Yeah, they did.
You should put.
Is you a dog fan? You like pets?
I love dogs. Can I pet y'all pup?
Is it cool? All right. Hey, buddy.
What's up, Lil G?
Hey.
What's up?
That's a good dog. I'm a big pet fan too. I don't have any pets, but.
I feel you. I had a dog named Rico back home, but I ain't finna move no dog.
Oh yeah,
across
from
the
the
country.
south, everybody got a dog.
Yeah.
Everybody got dogs out there.
Yeah. This guy's got me coughing. I was thinking that on the way over here. I was like, bro, your ass better not be choking on camera. Hey, but if you ain't choking, you ain't smoking
You
shit.
know, the
that's it.
Northwest, you work at a dispensary, you said, right?
Oh yeah. Y'all come check me out. This is called Relief Health, RELEAF. You know, re and then leaf like a leaf. Health. We over on MLK. It's like northeast Northeast area, I want to say. The street name Northeast. I'm still learning all this shit from here, but
you only been here for a little while.
you know the Popeyes and the car wash on MLK?
That's all you gotta say.
Literally right across the street. It used to be Reggie's Barbershop.
Okay, that's all you gotta say.
Literally right across the street from there. That's where we at.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the town. I've been here 43 years.
Damn.
Been here a long time. That's a good dog. He's a
Yeah,
good
bro,
dog,
chilling.
So
said
what's
you-
the big plans, man? You got, like, you gonna drop this album soon, or are you gonna drop this little sneaker soon here? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop, honestly, as soon as I can get the bread, you know what I'm saying, to situate the beats and shit, because you know this shit ain't free.
Oh, okay.
Then once I can get that situated, I'm gonna have that shit mix and mash it up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna give y'all that. And I'm trying to honestly go up with that. I just don't want to put it out and then nobody hear it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Or it be one of them things that people play for like, a few weeks and then it's over. Nah, like even myself, I'll stop listening to it and then go back to it, and it get me hype every time. You know,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I swear to you, I made it through 2 times, no questions, not even bad. Not like, this is good. Like,
this is what I'm saying. I appreciate that. 'Cause like I said, bro, I still surprise myself. I'll be sitting there listening to it and I hit them notes, like them high notes and shit. I'm like, I get chills. I'm like,
when are you performing again? You got any more gigs lined up? Or
I actually got a show again at the Big Legrowski, September 15th, I want to say.
All right, September 15th.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know Kaze the Wolf?
Cause of the Wolf, yeah.
That's my homie.
All right,
Shout out
all
to my homie Kaze
All
too.
right. Like, you've linked in pretty good. You've linked in pretty good.
Like I said, I just mind my business out here, bro. Like I really just be myself, and it just seems I gravitate. Like I have people gravitate towards me to be beneficial, but it's not just a work relationship. Like I like to be personal with people if I can.
No, you got a great spirit about you, young man. I can
appreciate
definitely
you.
sense good aura about you.
Yeah, shit, I appreciate you.
I asked, prior to the interview about your pronouns. You answered the question gracefully.
Oh yeah, I ain't tripping on that.
Yeah, I really dig that. I think and Portland welcomes that, of course.
Oh yeah, because I mean, shit, I'll still be teaching my people back home like what pronouns and shit is.
Right.
Like, because back home it's just, I wouldn't say it's ignorance, but
It's
it kind of is, you know what I'm
little
saying?
slower,
Because when
yeah.
I first got out of here, I was a hothead. You couldn't say no. What you say? Like, but I learned out here it's peaceful. It's not the South. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my gun on me everywhere I go, but there's no need. And
It's
in
all
certain
love.
parts, some people would disagree, but where I'm from, this is like the shit that be happening out here, and it's not to like shame anything out here. I ain't trying to start no dumb shit. It's really nothing. Like, people will kill you for honking your horn at the stoplight where I'm from. Like, it's genuinely that deep. Like, and it. That's what I said. I don't want to be around that shit.
I don't want to say the stereotype is hatred towards where you come from, but like you said, I think it's a little less evolved so far.
It is,
Yeah.
pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, I miss the days when I was younger, like elementary, middle school, a little bit of high school, where you got beef with somebody. All right, we gonna meet in your house after school, in my house, somebody's apartment complex, we gonna duke that shit out. We not cool for a little bit. Either we fight again and we cool, and then we just see each other, we cool at a party, some shit like that, but it go down the way it should be. Now, you piss somebody off, they straight to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I noticed myself doing it. I'm like, damn, I really don't want to be like that. But what the fuck else am I gonna do? I can't bring fists to a gunfight. I would genuinely rather beat somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? That make you feel better. They get a lesson, you get a lesson. But nah, that shit too easy.
I respect that. It's a really difficult road from the south to here, and then I'm glad I know my city well enough to know that you feel welcome, and that makes me smile. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I didn't feel welcome here, bro, I promise you, I wouldn't be here. And it's like that. Like, really, all the shit that I've been through since I've been here, that's really what's keeping me here is the fact that it's going up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had no choice but to go up, really.
Well, we're almost coming up near the end here. I always have a couple real important questions I like to ask.
Sure.
And one of them is always, what has the Portland hip hop done for you so far? What has the scene done for you so far? I know it's only 3 years removed, and wait till you hear this man's stuff, by the way. Like, just wait, man.
I'm telling y'all, he not lying. There's no cap in this man's rap. Honestly, I say so far, like, they show me what it is actually to be in some kind of community, and doing the things that you love within that community and with people that you fuck with. Because back home, like I said, it's just all drama and shit. Oh, you rap? I rap too? Oh, I'm finna come shoot you up at your show. Like, for what, bro? We could be from the same street and a nigga still do you dirty like that.
Wow.
Out here, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's hella passive. You know what I'm saying? I can't certain people, I can just say shit to and be blunt, and they gonna take it. Some people, I gotta sugarcoat that shit, which is cool, but out here, I don't gotta look over my shoulder like no stupid shit. Like, back home, I'd be like, all right, bro. Oh, yeah. For what? Like,
Yeah.
it's bad enough I'm a black male out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mama told me 2 things when I was growing up. Like, once I got common sense, she told me, shut up, you came in this world with 2 strikes against you. You were black and you were male. And at first, I did not understand what that shit meant. I'm like, what you talking about? But now, oh, that shit hit me like bricks. Like, I done called my mama plenty of times just from being up here like, yo, you remember that one thing you told me? I got you. And she like, yeah, I'm glad you understand, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how you grow up like that, but you don't realize the shit that your daddy telling you until you get older, and then you start passing that wisdom off to people.
You really remind me of someone that pays attention to their mistakes and their surroundings, and you really learn from it. It seems like you're
I
really
don't mind
well guarded
when I'm wrong, bro. Like, I had to, because if you don't ever learn from shit, in my opinion.
Right. How about some shout-outs? Want to give some shout-outs before we take off out of here?
Man, we gonna do it. Oh, shit.
Got them gassed out. Look at that.
I smoke everything. This one got. Oh, man. God damn, I ain't just gonna cough for 10
Generally
minutes.
don't walk and smoke all the time,
Me either, but shit. All right, shout outs. This shit gonna be long. If I miss you, I love you. First and foremost, God.
Hey.
Shout out to my mama, Big Brand, Big B. I love you. That's my G. Creme Brulee, Ja, all y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Simeon, Scooter, Jen, goddamn, Jedi.
Hey, shout out to Jedi.
That's my boy.
Scooter Rogers, that he talking about?
Hell yeah.
Scooter
That's
Rogers,
my boy. That's my boy. That's.
He go hard as fuck, bro.
Hey,
you
man.
You guys might sound kind of tight together on
Bro,
some
we were.
shit. Oh, woo, man.
He already done. Goddamn.
Damn.
Who else? JLA, Chain Taylor. Goddamn. Arcadia. Oh, man. Kajay the Wolf, always. That's my guy. Shit. Damn, Hardy.
You only been here 3 years.
I swear to God.
How you know all these people?
Hey, bro. I don't know.
How you know all these people?
God, I don't know. It just be a blessing, bro. It just be a blessing. Like I said, I gravitate towards good shit. Like, I pick up on energies when I walk in the room. Like, I come in the room and I won't say shit for like a good 15 minutes to an hour. I just scope everything out, and if it's a good scene, I don't get no anxiety. I'm chilling.
Right.
I mingle. If it's not, I just leave. And that's really how I've lived my life out here. And it's worked out. Really beneficial so far.
It seems like you really tapped in with, like, you know, some pretty key players out here.
Oh, yeah.
Good people too on top of
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, I try not to be around no dumb shit.
Oh, that's great, man. I think the scene's gonna welcome you very nicely. As soon as they get the music out, we get some visuals.
Shit, we gonna
You gotta
get
get
right.
yourself like a Packer Brown video or a DeAndre Collins video. Or, Zach Olsen. Have you met him yet?
Shout out to Zach. And Row 3 Friends, both of y'all niggas for snapping me up and having me looking crispy. That nigga Row 3, you could see the sweat on my forehead. I fuck with you for that.
Yeah.
Real shit.
There's a lot of guys out here who do a lot of really good work.
Big Graham, shout out to Big Graham, bro. I can't forget you. Can't forget you, my nigga.
You gonna go travel anywhere? You gonna travel now that, like, we're all kind of like semi back open, I guess?
I'm definitely finna, I had this crazy shit happen. I had some crazy shit happen one night where I woke up in the bed with like 3 people. So, long story short, they was in a throuple and they still are. So I'm gonna go to Utah and try and kick it with them for maybe like a week.
That sounds like a fun trip.
Hell yeah, that shit finna be lit. Other than that, I'll probably go back home a little bit because I wanna see my mama. She getting up there. My mama like 51, but she having like medical issues that she has her whole life. So other than that, I don't really go nowhere. But I mean, this new job, like I said, I'm working at this dispensary. They got me breaded. So they paying me, they paying me very well. So.
You get good tips doing that too, right?
Oh man, the most I done walked out of there with so far, and I only been there for like maybe like 3 weeks to a month. I walked out there with like $85 in tips.
Damn.
And one day, I'm like,
one day?
Yeah, that's it.
One day.
That's it, bro.
You just smile at them.
I was like, I'm sitting there counting my shit. They like, the fuck? I'm like, yo, just be myself.
I think they're finishing out their iron to see if she makes it.
That's lit.
There we go. Oh,
damn.
So close.
Hey, she made that one.
She made it. Hey. You got to give it a try. Come on.
Oh, man.
Let's get him addicted. He's never tried it before. Let's get him addicted.
Try it?
Let's get
How
him
y'all be
addicted.
doing this shit,
Let's
man?
see. First time he's ever thrown. Let's give you that. We'll go that far even. We'll give you that far.
If
Let's
I don't
see.
make this, bro, that's gonna be ridiculous.
I don't know. It's a tough game.
Oh, she
It's-
done
it's
moved,
harder
too.
than it looks. It's harder than it looks.
So ain't it just in the wrist? Like, it's really in the wrist, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a nice straight one too, man.
Close enough.
Shut up.
Look, 0 for 1, but hey,
I made that one. You didn't see me make that one, but that was me.
I'll do some editing.
Hey, you made it. Hey.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
have a
you
good
guys.
night out here.
No, I appreciate you coming out, Clue.
No, I appreciate you for having me,
It's been a
man.
great interview.
Real shit.
If there's anything I can do for you in the future, you just let me know.
Shit, man. Like I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? If you can help me come up, you come up too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the kind of person that I'm just gonna take for somebody and not give back. If somebody gives something to me, I'm gonna make sure that shit come back tenfold. Cause I don't wanna be up there by myself. I didn't get up there by myself, you know what I'm saying? So I don't wanna be up there by myself, you know? But like I said, I'm not from here. Yeah, I'm tapped in with some people, but not tapped in with the people that I'm not tapped in with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So.
we're like right in the middle of the course. That's right. No, again, yeah, thanks. Yeah, again, if I can do anything for you in the future, you let me know. Be sure everybody out there, like, share, subscribe. I'll put some links for your Instagram account in the description below. People can send requests.
Yeah, just hit me up on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, all my shit is the same on Spotify, you know what I'm saying? Apple Music,
Oh,
anything.
I'll put those links in
Yeah, I'll
as well.
send it to you. Really, if you send my link tree out, like my link tree got everything in it.
Bam.
got
Linktree
that.
description, bottom below. You can catch in for all the available links. Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah. Have a great night.
You
Cheers.
too.